and I am here in the Kitchener Stake Center. I belong to the Kitchener 2nd Ward, and I am talking today about the strength and unity that I feel as part of the Sisterhood and Relief Society. So I want to share a personal experience because when I read this question, this is what resonated with me. So a couple years ago, I was pregnant with our first daughter. I have two girls, and my husband was going back to school, and we were going to be moving to Windsor. And that was all very exciting, but for my first pregnancy, I was a little anxious, and we were going to be moving away from all of my family and close friends and moving to a place that I had never been to before, and was very nervous about being 8 months pregnant. So we moved, and like I said, we moved to the city, and I didn't know anyone. But we went to church, and immediately the Relief Society president came over and introduced herself to me, and the sisters in the whole ward were very welcoming, and obviously, could tell I was expecting, and just wanted to make sure that I knew that they were there for me in any way that I might need them. So that was good, but obviously still being new, I wasn't quite sure, how this was all going to play out. And of course, my pregnancy came to an end, and I had our baby girl, and it was a very emotional time for me, being away from family and feeling very unsure of what was coming and what was happening. And I remember being home and feeling very alone because my husband was at school. He couldn't just take time off. So baby was born, and then I was at home. And my mom came for a week, but after that, she had to go back to work. And it was at home, and I was emotional and crying, and hormones are everywhere, and baby is doing baby things. And there was a knock at my door, and I didn't really want to answer it, but I felt prompted to do so, and I answered the door, and it was our Relief Society president, and she came, and she brought me the most delicious pot pie I've ever had in my life. And she not only just brought that, but she just she invited herself in, which I'm glad she did, and she came and she sat on the couch, and she just let me talk and vent, and we just were able to have a very close experience. And no sooner had she left than another sister from the ward came, and I had so many sisters just come and spend time with me, and some who came and did my dishes, and some who came and helped with my laundry, and some who just came and talked and let me cry and get everything out that I needed to. And I really felt such a strength from them, and knowing that they truly were angels sent to me, and that they were answers to my prayer about how all of this was going to work. And I knew that that the Savior knows me, and that Relief Society is a way and a means where we can feel the Savior's love through our sisters. And I am so grateful to be a part of this sisterhood, and hope that I continue to pay it forward. The unity that I have felt, I hope to do that with all of the sisters that I meet and come in contact with. And so thank you, Relief Society, for being my strength, and for being my extended family, and happy birthday.